Yeah, good day guys, thanks for joining us here. This is Don's Graphics Design, and in this particular tutorial I will be showing you how to design this a beauty flyer design for a perfume brand, Essence Bloom, using your just your smartphone. If you are joining us for the first time, please kindly subscribe to the channel and make sure that you like this video. Watch the video to the very end to see how we also added this kind of purple lens effect here. So just stay with us to the very end, and without wasting much of your time, let's get started. So right now what we're going to do is to start from square one. So you can see, so usually this is your Pixellab application. You want to delete this default text, then proceed to these three dots which is right on this section. You want to click on image size now and change this width to 1024. Usually most of my designs I alter the width, you're right, most often. So we have this kind of a size that we're going to be using, and the next thing we're going to do is to manipulate the background. So we're first of all going to go with the gradient. Click on color, then you click on gradient. So the gradient we're using for this design, it's a purple white gradient, so we're going to create that together. All right, so just click here on the plus button, and you first of all going to click here, which is on this. So we have this. Now click here and click here, then you click. Okay, so we have this. Let me first of all show you that. So click here and here. You are going to make this white. Okay, just drag this to this point. All right, to this point, then drag this one to this end. So we'll have white. Then you click OK. After doing that, click here and click here. Okay, then we're going to use this small monitor to locate where we have purple on this color wheel or this color scheme. As I can put it, just have where you locate, make sure you locate purple. Okay, then you click on OK. So we have this, and we're going to click OK. So this is the background that we're using. It's a gradient, but we're going to import another layer of background. So I have this. I blurred this using Pixellab, manipulated it also on Pixellab a bit. So I'm going to crop this by 3 by 4. So drag it down here. Then you're going to size it now to fit fairly into your design. Use relative position to make sure it's on the middle, then you lock it up. So what I'm going to do is to reduce opacity a bit to make it fit with the background. So we have this. Let's reduce it to just about 50%. Okay, then it's locked up. After doing this, we're going to bring in the image. So we're going to bring the image we're designing for. It's a beauty flyer, so for a perfume brand. So I have this image with me now. What we're going to do is to size this image up completely to make sure it fits perfectly well to this section. So we're going to increase it again, right? Make it big enough. So I have something like this. I think it's too big. I can reduce it a bit. Yeah, so let's increase it a bit. So you can see how we're putting it. We don't want any space, all right, left out. We want to make the design, the image to fit perfectly. So go to your color filters, reduce the saturation. Let's make it a black and white image. Then click OK and lock this up. So after doing this, the next thing we're going to do is to go to shapes. Select a simple rectangular shape like so. All right, like this, and drag it down here, position it this way. So we can even give it a gradient. The gradient was just from creating. So we have this. We're going to rotate this neatly. So we're going to rotate this neatly. Okay, rotate this neatly, place it here. After doing that, make a copy of it, then rotate it. Okay, rotate it so much so that the purple side comes upward. So we'll have this. Now we're going to go to our rotation bar and rotate this to about 169%. Just make it slant like the first one, then you reduce, you step this up, so you have this. Now we're good with that. Lock everything up. Okay, and the next thing we're going to do here is to select a shape. Sorry about that, guys. So just select a simple shape, reduce the opacity to say 10. Let's see 10. All right, let's say 10. Then increase the stroke width by just 1. Change the stroke color to white, and go to radius. Increase the radius by 10% also. Then drag this here. Okay, bring it down here like so. So what we're going to do is to send this to the back. So go to your layer and send it to the back of the image, so you can see this. All right, let's check that out. So yeah, I think everything is well in place. Now the next thing we're going to do is to lock it up. Then you subscribe to the channel, very important. Now we're going to write the name of the brand, so it's Essence Bloom. So we're going to first of all write Essence, and look at how we're going to emphasize on this. So we're going to emphasize on the letter E. First of all, just write a simple letter E, then go to color. We're giving it same purple. Okay, then go to your text. Use this particular font we're using called Adoha. It's a nice decorative font. So increase the size of this a bit. Okay, a bit. We can shift this shape downward so we can have some space. All right. Okay, good. So this image also, I think we can shift this image a little bit. Yeah, so we have Essence. So we're going to copy and write Essence. So we already write letter E. We're going to go now with the sense. All right, then now we'll reduce this. Okay, good. So what we're going to do is to reduce this a bit. Let's reduce this one also. I think it's too big, so let's step it down to say 130. Yeah, bring it down. And also let's check the size of this one. Let's leave it just to about 100. Okay, then we bring it down to align well with this one. All right, so we are going to do some little adjustments with the image. I think it's too big. Okay, let's reduce it a bit. So this image is trying to be stubborn, guys. It's trying to be stubborn, but no worries, we're going to adjust it. All right, so yeah, so we can now lock the image up and continue our write up. So we have this, and the next thing we're going to do is to make a copy of this and double tap and write Bloom. So we're going to write letter B, then we bring it down here, just align it properly with the first, and make a copy of this and write Bloom, the continuation. So we have Essence Bloom, and this time around we're going to still send this shape a little bit downward again, so we can have some good spacing right up there. And after doing this, we're going to enable our grid so that we maintain some alignment. So we're picking the alignment from here, and now we can bring this text, all of this text, to the margin for alignment's sake. Okay, good. So everything is well in place, and let's check this shape. I think it's a little bit outwards, right? Okay, good. So we are going to write the slogan of this brand, which is luxury in every drop. That's the brand slogan, luxury in every drop. And we're going to change the color to black, or let's say we can go with a darker version of this purple. Then we go to fonts, and let's see, we can use Montserrat. Yeah, Montserrat semi bold. Then let's reduce it a bit, break it here, make sure it's aligned also. So let's delete some of these grid lines. Yeah, so we're going to add one that we can use later on. All right, so luxury in every drop. Let's reduce the size again to just about 40 or 45 is fine. Then we go to line spacing now and reduce the line spacing in between by -9. And now we pull it to the margin to make sure that it's aligning. And after doing this, we're going to continue to write the services that it performs, or the services that Excess Bloom offers. So in order to do that, we're going to create a shape, just a tiny rectangular shape here. Then we change the color to, let's say, the dark blue. See, yeah, and make a copy of this text and write empower your presence. So that's still another slogan, empower your presence. Then I'll reduce this so it can fit well on this shape. Let's go change the color to white. Power your presence. So let's check that out. Empower your presence. All right, so now we're going to use the second alignment board grid line. Then let's go to shape. Let's select a circle, give it this purple color. What you're going to do is to reduce the size neatly to just say about 2 or thereabout, and make sure it's also aligned to the margin neatly. So we're going to bring the first services they perform. Now I've highlighted all of these services in my WhatsApp inbox. I'm just going to copy and bring them here. All right, but for you have to import your own services. All right, so let's go bring that. All right, so we're going to copy this text in order to maintain the same font. So I have the services that they perform all listed here. Look at what I'm going to do. I'm going to be inputting them one after the other. Okay, but for you have to bring in your own services. So I'm going to take this real fast so that this video does not get too long. All right, but as you do this, make sure that it's perfectly aligned. Okay guys, so these are the various services that they perform: customized fragrances, scented jewelry, scented body lotions, fragrance mist, perfume body creams, and home scents. These are some of the services that Essence Bloom performs. So I had to really take that fast because it could have made the video to be much longer, of which we don't want that. So these are the services you might want to enlist. Now after doing this, the next thing you're going to do is to add a shape here, and it should be a white shape, just a simple white shape. Just add it here, and we're going to use it for the contact information. Right, so add a simple white shape here. Then what you're going to do, let's delete this other grid line. So yeah, we don't need this one for now, so we can delete this. Good. All right, so we'll leave just this one. Now we're going to copy this text. Remember that we are maintaining the same font. We are using just Montserrat bold here. All right, so we have contact, and we're bringing it here. Change the color to this purple. Then we're going to make a copy of this, either of these text, and write the contact info. So it's a Cameroonian line, so it's going to be +237 country code, and the phone number that you can easily access them on. So we have this as a contact, and then we're going to make this bigger, and even this contact, let's increase it a bit. Same for this contact, since we want to make it much more visible, and somehow try to centralize the contact on that shape. All right, so we have this. All right, and when we check, everything is moving on as we planned. So the next thing we're going to do now is to add the perfume images. So we have some perfumes, so we're going to quickly add the perfume images. I'm going to begin with this one here. So I'll also be showing you how to add shadows to the various perfumes. So we're going to add this one here, make a copy, rotate it, let's make it reflect. It's just like a reflection. We're going to reduce the opacity. All right, you see that? So we already have a kind of a reflection, so we're going to bring it up a bit. Good. Now the next one, we're going to bring another perfume element. So the next one is this. Let's reduce this, make it very smaller, and position it here, make a copy, rotate. We're going to repeat the same procedure. This is just to cast some reflection on the images, so we're going to leave this one like so. It's a very easier way to, you know, create some reflections on your images. Then the next one, we're going to bring this one, let's reduce this one a bit. So why is this one stubborn? Maybe some of you have not yet subscribed to the channel. All right, so please kindly subscribe to the channel, like the video, tell us where you are watching from, and we'll be so happy to hear from you. So we are going to repeat the same thing here. Now reduce the opacity. Okay, then let's bring in the last perfume, which is of course this one. So let's reduce this one also in size, bring it here, and let's make a copy. Of course, we're repeating the same procedure of adding you know, some kind of reflection on the images. So let's reduce the opacity. Good. So everything is well in place, and right now the next thing we're going to do is to save our design. So when we check, we see that everything is well in place. We're going to save our design as image, PNG, and ultra for better results. Now the next thing we're going to do now is to take this design to Pixellab to add a lens effect on. Once you launch Pixellab, you are going to see this. So you want to click on this plus button, Once you sign in, you're going to see this, then you will see your design. Click on it. So we have our design here. What are we going to do? We're going to add a lens effect. So kindly go to add photo. Okay, then you go to your folder that has the lens effect. So I will be sharing the lens effects with you anyways. So I have it stored up from my pins. I downloaded this from Pinterest, so that is why you can see from pins. So where is that particular folder? Okay, let me take that again. Okay, so this is my lens effect. Clicking on it, then click on add. After clicking on add, you can see that we have the lens effect here. So what I'm going to do first of all is to go to adjust, then you click on hue, and let's change the hue to purple so we can get this purple color, which is very much close to blue, so you have to be really careful. So once you've achieved this, click on this check mark first of all. So the main color flowing on the design is blue. What you're going to do is to click on blend, click on screen. So we have this. Now what we're going to do here is to, first of all, position this one here. Then after positioning it this way, we're going to make a copy by clicking here. So let's click here and click duplicate. So I have a duplicate. For the duplicate, usually it's not good to allow the center point of your lens effect to show on your design. It's not professional. So I'm just going to shift this to the edges so that just a reflection or a flare of the lens effect can be showing on your design, which is so awesome. So we'll leave this for that, and we're going to work on this one now. So click on eraser, which is here. Please kindly subscribe to the channel, especially if you are joining us for the first time. Thank you so much. So we're going to click on eraser. So increase the size of your eraser and reduce the opacity a bit. So we're going to just try to erase, all right, try to erase the central point of the lens effect. So once you achieve that, you go to opacity, which is down here, and let's reduce the opacity a bit so you can see that it is now perfectly blended with our design. So the last thing we're going to do is to click on download, and boom, our design is downloaded. So our image quality is in check, color composition is awesome, and our design is ready for delivery to Essence Bloom, where luxury is in every drop. And they're doing a lot of wonderful services. As you can see, they have awesome luxurious perfume for you to use and empower your presence. So this design is just a reflection of how you can use your smartphone to achieve awesome designs that can get you beautiful clients and good quality designs out there. I hope this tutorial will help you to land your next design job, and I'm expecting to see you in our next video. Until then, stay blessed. Thank you so much for watching. It's Don's Graphics.